All right, it's Crockett and Stout. We are back on Orange and Blue 760 with Ruben Drones filling in for Ray this week. Today and tomorrow, Ray will be back next week. And we've got a treat for you. A couple of the guys from the Broncos Thunderstorm that you see skydiving into the stadium. Now, Broncos Stadium at Mile High are in studio with us. Justin Thornton is here. Kenyon Salo.
I'll tell you what, I just really enjoy you guys jumping out of the plane. I mean, it's a scary moment for me because I see you guys coming in so hot, especially when you're down on the field.
I don't even know what that's like.
Oh, these guys are coming in fast.
It's interesting. I'll be in the press box and watching, and they'll have it up on the big screen. So you're watching it, the GoPro, everything you have, various cameras, and then all of a sudden, you see you guys coming in, and it's like, they're coming in hot. I don't know, man, if this is going to work. I get nervous for you every time. Tell us about just that aspect of, like, when you get into the stadium.
Jumping into that stadium, it doesn't matter how many times I've done it, which is, a good 250 times just in that stadium alone. My hands shake every time, man.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that you have just heightened sense of awareness as you're setting up, as you're turning, as you're diving, and you have the visuals of you enter the stadium and the crowd's there, and you can hear them from 3,000 feet up, man. And so fans, when you're out there, we can hear you.
Cool.
When we are in the air, it is just the most incredible thing and the most incredible experience, and we wouldn't trade it for anything.
So, as you said, Kenyon, you got to basically be 100%. Is there any margin of error? And if there is, what has that happened to you, maybe even in training or in a dry run that we don't see at Broncos Stadium at Mile High?
Every single one of the team members on the Thunderstorm team can handle the I didn't expect that type of moments. And a lot of times we come into the stadium, the winds have changed, maybe the weather has changed, who knows? But then you have to be able to update in that moment, because from the moment that we start about 750 feet above the stadium and we make our high performance turns and we come in and we go anywhere up to 360-degree turn and dive through those cables that we can't see, those cable cam cables that we can't see, mentally we have to know we can do it. And when you talk about that margin of error, our margin of error is within the goal lines and the sidelines.
I mean, and you guys are, like you said, you're avoiding cables and everything in the sky. That is scary. That is scary.
Yeah, and you're at night with pyrotechnics on, with changing conditions, having to hit a spot for Monday Night Football in wires. You have to be able to perform, and you have to be able to deal with any sort of situation that comes up, and that's the mental toughness about this whole thing too, is you have to be able to do that, because there again we can't miss, and that makes it really difficult. But also this team has done it so many times to where we have got it down to where we can deal with any situation.
Has the Thunderstorm team jumped as a Broncos entity anywhere else other than at Broncos Stadium at Mile High?
Yeah, we have. We've done some demonstration stuff up in Greeley as a team. And then we also get to participate in Ed McCaffrey's Global Down Syndrome Foundation.
Now that's coming up this weekend.
On Saturday, correct.
At Valor.
Yeah.
It's one of the things that makes it truly special, because 70,000 fans, unbelievably amazing. And that's something that we want to give to the Broncos fans. But to be able to land on that field and those kids run out, and then the parents see the interaction, and we know ultimately at the end of the day, it's a way for us to give back. I think we're more excited than the kids are sometimes.
It's like Von Miller,
I'm like, this is so amazing.
Yeah.
And it's a moment where it gives you goosebumps.
Yeah.
It's truly special what they've done with that event and how they've been able to change lives and change families and continue to bring awareness. So it's our pleasure to help bring that awareness.
Justin, Kenyon, that was awesome. Great to talk to you. Great work. And I know Broncos country loves it, so keep it up. It is unique to Denver. We appreciate the time. Thank you
guys.
Thanks for having
Thanks,
us.
guys.
All right, we'll come back. It's Crockett and Stout. That was pretty cool. That was a cool conversation. We're back next on Orange and Blue 760.